What up? It's Jackal Baby for Jackal Baby and Eli TV. One of, sometimes, your only host. And are we showing y'all the other project? Or are we not? What we talking about?
Optimal to no end of diminishment through competition, comprehension, non-existence. The rules slay a mayor or paint a crucifixion.
What up? So remember I said I was probably gonna do this. I did it. I could not, man. So it's right here. I put the soft closing on this too. So yeah, I'm sorry, man. I had to do it. So what I want to show y'all is the liner that I was talking about. Remember, I had to cut the drawer. Here's a good example. I had to cut the drawer. So when this drawer is closed, you can see it's a screw right there, but you can see the hole right there. You know what I mean? See that? Right? That's closed. Can't see it on the other side, but you can see it right there. So with the liner, I cut them. And I use this as a template. I love templates, man. It's about a 1/4 inch, I think, or yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch. Or I don't know, maybe an 1/8 even. Wait, let me see here. Yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch. So I cut that. I used that and put it on top of like 3 of these at a time. Then use my razor to go ahead and cut that. And use this as a guide on top of it, like right there, right? And then I cut alongside there, right? You know what I mean? Cut alongside there. And I use this, I marked it here, you see, at 5.5 inches. So I have these pieces here. And even the cabinets that you can't see the holes, I'm just going to do them on everything. But basically, this is what happens. You can get a staple gun. I got an air one, but I want to get a cordless one, like those Milwaukee ones. And I'm going to staple that there, right? I can also glue it, but I want to staple gun it because I just want to. And so that's going to look like, let me see here. Can't get it in there. Can't get it to stick, but anyway. So pretty much, it's gonna look like that. Now that screw, I'm gonna paint that black. But that's the only one there's a screw in there like that because I had to do something special with that cabinet. The wood wouldn't stay in spot. Anyway, but look. So as you can see, once I glue that or staple that and paint and color the staple black, you won't be able to see that. You won't be able to tell. See, You can't even tell. But yeah, that screw right there, yeah. I'm just gonna color that black. But yeah, so there we go. So, you know, then you'll look at it, you can't even tell once that screw's black, and once that's glued on, there you go. So I'm also going to do that on the other side of it as well, just so it can have some uniformity to it. And I'm going to do that over here, because here's another one right here where you can see that hole right there. Grab this one. I can also put a wider one on this side too that can cover that screw. I'll decide what I'm gonna do. I don't know yet. But so like this here. So I'll just staple that on there. Bam. See that? And that's what it look like. Can't see it anymore. It blends right in. And I have a long one right here that I'm going to use to put here that'll cover all these four instead of doing them separately. And then I got one for the other side as well. So, but yeah, you look over there. I like that. I like that idea. Where did that go? How come? I was gonna say, how come that always happens? Like, I don't know if you just seen that. Let me talk to you for a second. I don't know if you just seen that. How come, no matter what happens, like I just dropped this. I don't know if that was on camera, but I dropped this. And I'm looking on the floor. I'm like, where did that piece just go? It just fell. There's no way that this big piece of liner should have been anywhere except right in front of my eyes on the floor. But I opened up the cabinet, right? And it was sitting like right here. Now, how the fuck did that happen? I couldn't have tried to make that. The cabinet was closed, mind you, and I was playing with it right here, and it slipped out of my hands and dropped. Should have been on the floor, but I'm like, where the hell did that go? I opened up the cabinet, and it's right there. How the fuck does that get there? How the fuck does that happen? It's some bullshit. It's just like it's like when you're doing a project or something, and you doing everything good, and your last screw that you gotta get out or you gotta get in falls on the ground and you can't find it. Or like the last washer on this other project I'm gonna show y'all. The last washer that I had to put on there fell to the ground, and I have no more washers, and I didn't know where it fell at. So I put 50 washers in prior to that. None of them dropped. The last one dropped, and I couldn't find it. I had to go to the store and buy a set of 50 pack of more washers. Why does that happen? I think maybe subconsciously you're anxious to be done with the project or something, and you get a little careless. It has to be that, but other than that, I don't know why that happens. So just like that, you know, it's funny that just happened. But so I'm gonna get that staple gun. I'm kind of anxious to get it. The cordless Milwaukee stapler. I might just go ahead and do the glue though. Yeah, I might just go ahead and do the glue. I'm not sure. I'll try one with the glue, because you know, Gorilla Glue, that'll be good. I don't know. I'll try one with the glue and then I'll try the staple. If the glue's fine, I just don't feel like waiting for it to harden and all that. You know what I mean? Hot glue might. Hot glue will dry it right away. That's an idea. I don't know. Anyway, so that's about it. I'm gonna show y'all when I'm done with that. And other than that, I'll see y'all on the last part, which is the part after this one. And you already know what we talking about, because we just talked about it. So what you talking about? Peace. What up? Jackal for Eli TV and Jackal Baby TV. I just want to come back and show y'all the liner that, or the hole coverings that I have for my drawers. So as y'all know, at first I was going with this, you know, which is the same thing as the liner inside the drawer. Right. Just cut into strips. You know, so I can cover up, you know, the holes that were showing on the side of the drawer. Remember those? See, you can't see it anymore. Can't see the holes anymore on the side. And this one was a real prominent one over here. See? Can't see that. Even if I pull the drawer out. Nothing. Right? So over here, you know, where can't see the holes that were cut on the side of the drawers. Nice, right? On that side. Perfect cover up, right? Let me show you how I did that. Same idea, but instead of the liner strips, I happen to be at Home Depot and I found the perfect thing to use. It's Gorilla Tape, black masking tape, and this is I don't know, what's this, like a ½ inch or something like that? Let me see. Or inch. This is an inch masking tape. Focus. Anyway. So here's the box here. So I use wood, this long piece of wood. I put out how long I want it. Now I stretch the tape out, cut it, and use this for the width. Same thing I use for the liner, but you know, put it like that, and I cut, you know, cut. So, and the tape was able to come off of this wood really easily as I cut in the strips, and then I just put it on pull the drawers out, and just put them on the sides right there. Those are gonna stay in place, I would presume, forever, but it looks real good on the side. I can't even tell. You know, I pulled up the drawer out and put the camera real close up to where you would usually see that cut at. It's not there. So I am finished with the kitchen. Finally, at least the drawers and the cabinets. At some point, yes, might paint this mint green, but there's not a need. It's not necessary. However, I have one more thing to do, and that's the LED lighting. So I'm going to do that probably next weekend. I'll order it, probably do that next weekend, and I'll be done with the kitchen. So I feel good. I'll show y'all that. I'll make that a video by itself so I can put these 3 or 4 up, and that's, you know, how you do it. So there you go. The drawers are finished with the self-closing, soft close drawers on them, with the cuts in the drawers, with the black tape to cover up. So, oh, if your drawers aren't black, what do you do?
I emailed your schedule for the weekend, so you're all set.
That's a good question. Well, if you still have the paint or the stain that you use for the drawers, you can still use liner. However, if you get white liner, you can stain that. You can stain that because it'll keep the paint color, the stain on there. You can always use paper, sticky paper, like sticky liner. But I don't know. I will have to come across that when I come across that. But I didn't have to because I use black. And again, you can always use black because it's pretty much a universal color. And when the drawers are closed, you shouldn't be able to see it anyway. Even if you do, as long as your cuts are straight, it'll look like padding for the drawer. It'll look like it's supposed to be there. So you can always use it. So that's it for this video. That's it for the drawers. And damn, what are we talking about? We just talked about it. Jacko, baby, I'm out. Peace.
With human bones inhaling everywhere in despair, you sip and run in your lips. You strip your self-confidence to dominance. The goal is total control, wolf pack remains prominent. Beware the wolf's lair. With human bones inhaling everywhere in despair, you sip and run in your lips. You strip your self-confidence to dominance. The goal is total control, wolf pack remains prominent.